Okay, I think that's live. Let's just have a look for 1 second. Alright, let's check out my phone. Yeah, live. Okay. Share it with you. Share it with you. Okay, so I am live currently. Let me make a post. Oh, wrong one completely. Alright, okay, so I can spell of all my videos. Okay, and can I attach the live stream to it? Yes, I can. Okay, I'll do that. Post. Alright, so oops. Let's have a look here. Ah, I got a wave. Hello, PSB Animations. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you in here. You can see my OBS running, so I hope that's entertaining enough. Yeah, so essentially what we're going to do today is just have a quick rewatch of the videos on the channel. I haven't watched them in a long time, and I know some of you guys might not have watched them in a long time either, so I thought it'd be nice just to go give them a check over, see how everything looks. I'll just get the chat up on my phone 1 second, and then that way we can sort of let me put hello. There we go. So that's my other channel. Sorted. Okay, so I've got a chat up. There we go. So yeah, essentially we're going to start from the first video that I ever made, which was 3 years ago now, which is crazy, and just work our way up the catalogue, see what's going on, see how my videos evolved over time, sort of any funny bits behind the scenes, any Easter eggs that were included in the video, you know, that sort of thing, and see how you guys like them and what ideas you guys have for future videos maybe, so that we can have a quick look at that, can't we? Okay, make that live. Okay, so just hang about for a second. Wait for a couple more joiners. It's so strange seeing myself live. I've never gone live before, so this is a whole new experience for me. What was that? Oh, I've got a subscriber. Aliens for Hire. Brilliant. Cool. Thank you very much for subscribing. Brilliant. As you can tell, I've never live streamed before, so this is a brand new experience. I don't know if you're watching the stream or if that was just a subscriber gained naturally, but thank you so much if you are watching. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, essentially, we're going to start with Edit 1, P-Flex versus the Night Train. First ever video that I made. This, I remember, bit of behind the scenes. This one took me forever to make. So, and it's not good. It does not look good. It doesn't hold up at all. But yeah, we'll get to that. I think my favourite video of all of these, I really enjoyed putting together the Nicolas Cage Bodega story. That was a really fun video to put together. My Sips Rage compilations, they were quite funny. Let's see here. Oh, I loved putting together Data Fart in My Face. I think, for me personally, that's my number one Triforce clip. So, just put on a bit of like background music or something. Should I open a new tab and, I don't know, like royalty-free background music or something. Royalty-free. Royalty-free. There we go. 12 hours.
60% off pizza at Papa John's.
No, thank you.
While they're hot.
Want to spend more time tailoring every trainer?
No, thank you.
Shopify's tools help you build your...
Okay. Nice and quiet in the background. Tell me if you guys can hear that, or if it's too quiet, too loud in the background. It's loud, isn't it? Although I'm not sure how it is for everyone else. Let me have a listen on the... If you guys can hear that, or if it's too quiet, too loud in the background. It's so weird hearing your own voice. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Okay. It needs to go up a little tiny bit then, doesn't it? Okay. So, let's have a look. Got 5 people in. Hello, welcome all. Right, that's more than I expected, to be honest. 5 people, brilliant. Okay, so, yep, we'll start at the bottom, work our way to the top. It's going to be just a couple of hours of hanging out, having fun. I'll see if any of you guys leave a comment or anything. I'll respond to it, and we'll have a good time. So, okay. P-Flex versus the Night Train.
Feel it moving.
I can stop the music now, can't I? So, back to the beginning. Must have watched it halfway through before. Yeah, so the first ever episode I put together, I thought this moment was hilarious, and I sat there and listened to the podcast, and I thought to myself, I would love for someone to animate this. You know, kind of like how they made the Ricky Gervais show on Channel 4 with HBO not long ago. I thought, it'd be great if someone could put together something like that, but I have no animation skills. I can't draw, I can't animate. So I thought, you know what I can do? I can use After Effects and put something together like how the Internet Historian does it. And that's where this idea was born. This initial video just really... I don't think it holds up at all, but we'll watch it. We'll sit through it together. Don't worry if you're not joined yet. When you join back in, we might be watching the compilation video, so there'll be a second chance to watch this if you're joining in late. So let's have a go. Let me make sure it's turned up for you guys.
All right, lads. I got back yesterday from Edinburgh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
what the fuck? Can I just ask, what the fuck were you
Such low
doing
quality.
there?
What are you talking about? It's a beautiful city. It's
I
like
know, I'm
the
jealous. I
Athens
want
of
to
the
go.
north. It's gorgeous.
I want to go. Yeah, I really want to go.
So I went there with Mrs. F because it's half term, right? So
Right.
the kids went to my mum's. We went up to Edinburgh. We went on the sleeper train,
Right.
and we were there for one full day. Stayed in a
Right.
beautiful hotel, and then we came back again by sleeper train. So we basically had back again by.
Hold on, what was that? Buy more custard vape. Yeah, P flags with his custard vape. He loves it. Adopt a small Lebanese boy. You know?
Stayed in a
Right.
beautiful hotel, and then
Oh,
we came
Morgan's
back
in.
again
Hello,
by sleeper
Morgan.
train. So we
My
basically
brother.
had most of that day because you go at like 11 at
Thanks for
night.
joining.
The train is like 11 at night. You get on the train at 11. So you get on the cabin. You've never seen anything this narrow in your life. Like I couldn't walk into it like normally. I had to sidle into it. And,
Jesus.
you know, me and Mrs. F are sort of
that.
bumping against each other. It's like tiny little bunk beds you can barely get in. So we sort of stashed all our stuff, just about managed to fit in there. And I thought, this is going to be fine. I'm just going to go to sleep and I'm going to wake up in Edinburgh.
Morgan says he would love to have a Lebanese boy. Well, Lewis of the Yogscast is your answer. Maybe I can go to Bristol and get him for you.
Let me tell you, this was the worst fucking train ride I've ever had in my
Like, why did I give him such bright red cheeks? He looks like a parakeet. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how I edited it like that. But you know, in first time ever video, can't really
life
complain.
on the way up there. I thought it was going to be like, you know those modern Pendolino trains that are like super smooth, they go fast, you can barely feel they're moving. This was not that. This was like some fucking runaway train experience
Some
at a
fucking
theme
runaway
park. Thing is bumping and rolling, and it keeps pulling into all these sidings to pick up post, I think.
So Postman Pat comes back again later, doesn't he? We have a Postman Pat episode with the tatties, which is a pretty funny one. So we'll go into that as well.
It's banging around all the time. There was one point where part of the train was being separated, and
Just the extremely loud
it was pulling it for such a long time to separate these two carriages, and we're in one. I felt like I was being pulled apart by two much bigger objects. It was terrifying. And then this announcement comes over the tannoy. I don't, if the editors could put like one of those train announcer voices modulators on, that would be good. Because all right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your conductor, brethren.
So what I really wanted to do there was make him bounce up and down, but at that point I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do that by attaching the visual to the sound. So what I've done is I've attached it, and every time he makes a sound, it bobs him, but he's zooming in and out instead of bobbing up and down like I wanted him to. It's how they do it on the podcast as well with the three floating heads. They tend to have the three floating heads, and every time one of their inputs makes a sound, the head will go up, and they do like little blinks and stuff. So that's something that I didn't know how to do back then.
Apologies for the poor service. The neat Bawa drivers are an absolute mare. We're currently being attacked by a pack of wild bagpipes who are nipping away and having a reed square go at the train, biting our chucks with their bare teeth. If you're thinking of having a wee sleep, fucking forget it. We're going full bore all the way, so expect some bumps and shimmies. Good luck, you fucking ballbacks. Peace, dudes. That was pretty much the fucking sentiment.
Fucking hell. Wow, that was
I want that to be real.
Oh. Look at that for an outro. Right, okay, so if anyone's watching, if anyone's having a good time, let me know what the volume ratios are like. Is it too loud for the video compared to me? Am I too loud compared to the video? I'm not entirely sure. Morgan says at some point we should do a live together, just watching some random stupid stuff, same with the podcast stuff. I think that's a brilliant idea. We should definitely go live together, Morgan. If you don't know, me and Morgan have a channel. Let me play this background music again. Yeah. I'm going to have loads of YouTube tabs open with just royalty-free background music. If you don't know, me and Morgan have a channel. It's called Movie Cabin. Here it is. We watch over films and basically just make funny comments and funny edits. Yeah, it's going really, really well. I'm enjoying it. We've got another one coming out next Saturday, so it'll be Scooby-Doo 2 when that gets edited. Okay, so Morgan says his volume level's pretty good, thank God. Okay. I've had to get the mic as close as possible to my face, just to have anything, because if it's too far away, you cannot hear me. I did some test streams before this, and they were so embarrassing. Yep. So, we'll move on to edit 2 in a second. Let's just wait 1 second, see if anyone else wants to join in. Don't want people missing out. I've got it set up so someone subscribed earlier. I'm not sure if they were watching live or if it was just a naturally occurring one, but I got a little notification at the top. It went ding, which was nice to hear. That's the first time I've ever heard that. Harley. Where's Harley gone? Everyone remember Harley Sonder? 2 years ago since his last upload. That's longer than my last upload. Harley, if you're still around, make another video. Your video's hilarious. 126k views. What? Sort my videos by most popular. 55k. So not bad. Not bad. It's alright. Right, so the second video of the day, turn off this royalty-free music, is My Granddad is Hitler. Now this moment is a classic. If you're a big Triforce fan, and you have been for a while, you know this moment, you know how funny it is. It's literally...
The holy...
I hope I did it justice. I really enjoyed putting it together, but again, it took a lot of editing to do. Still got that big video that we need to edit, yeah. That was over a year ago that we recorded that. Maybe we'll... maybe I'll plug in my hard drive later and we'll have a look at some of that. If anyone's interested. We'll see what's going on with that. See if we can salvage any of that, because that is... I don't think that's going to get done. It would have been essentially one of these videos, but 20-something minutes long.
The holy English, nice, kind of friendly TV I've been watching on the BBC lately is...
So a lot of people ask me, one of the main questions that they get is, why did I make Sips fat? And essentially, the reason was that I had a PNG image of a guy in a suit that I'd put Lewis's head on, a PNG image of a guy just in normal clothes that I'd put Pyrian's head on, and then initially I had just done the exact same outfit for Sips, and I just couldn't, like, it wasn't working. I couldn't find anything else that was working. And then as I searched for a man, a really big guy came up, and I thought, that's just hilarious. I'm going to make Sips fat. There's no reason for it. He's not fat. We all know that. But in the first videos, obviously that changes in the future, which we all know. He becomes swole. But there's a progression. And yeah, just a natural reoccurrence. So.
Who do you think you are?
I watched a bit of that last night with Boy George. Did you see that?
So, yeah, well, I've watched the one with Lee Mack in it, who I like.
Okay, yeah.
And obviously, it's kind of it's always like a weird tearjerker, right? It's people find out about their ancestors who are long.
Okay, so Mr. Brinley Senior, right? Okay. I don't know why the dot's in the wrong place. I've mucked that up there. Nationality, Lebanese. Status, long dead. Died blacked out during a plane crash. Oh god, it's been so long since I've watched these, I don't remember half the stuff I put in them.
Long dead, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they find out these things, and these things tend to be marriages and birth certificates and death certificates, right? And so it's like,
yeah, of course.
It's like he had a kid and he died, and then he died. And then
he had a kid and he died, and then he died.
It's like,
yeah, of course.
It's like he had a kid and he died, and then he died. and then it's like
yeah.
he and his kid then died,
No.
and then his kid then
No.
died. And so as a result, like it's like, oh, that's so sad. Oh, it's so sad that my great granddad died. Oh, it's so sad that my great granddad died. And it's like
Yeah.
they start tearing up for no good reason. And it's like, fucking hell. It's like the how to make celebrities cry about stuff that they didn't know about until 10 minutes
Or
ago.
didn't even really care about it until
No.
there was a paycheck and a camera involved.
So I'm a bit cynical about it, but I like the ones that are more recent, right? That are actually like, rather than the ones that go back ages. Because Danny Dyer did one where he went back and found out that
Yep.
he was distantly related through about, I think about 25 generations.
Hitler.
to
Jesus.
to like a 13th century. That would have been such a good bit.
was my great grandpappy?
But you know what?
We gotta cut the cameras.
He died? Oh, Granddad. Poor Granddad.
How did he go?
Lee has travelled to Berlin.
Killed himself. My great granddad killed himself. And his wife and 6 million people. I don't know why I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Look at how my cheeks hurt. It's not even funny. It's not even like, it's not the animations. It's just Sips laughing. Like, let's put that back a bit.
How did he go?
Lee has travelled to Berlin to find out.
Killed himself. My great granddad killed himself. And his wife and 6 million people. I don't know why I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Okay, I think that's a good place to stop the podcast.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. That is a top tier moment. I think that and like the Box Factory. I just can't think of anything funnier. Oh man. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Okay, so we'll go back to the channel in a sec. We'll put on the royalty-free music again. Let's go to my community tab, see if anyone's... I think what it is I said that I'll start at 7:30, and I started at 7 instead, just because I'm a bit eager. So, maybe there's a few people that want to join. I don't have access to my Twitter anymore, so I would share it on Twitter for people to see. Like maybe Daff or Joe or someone would have seen it, but... How you doing anyway, guys? If you're watching, leave a comment, say hi. I'll say hi back. Okay, so I only made one episode of this because for a while it stuck on like just under 100 views. It's now on 1.5k over 3 years, but I actually really like this video. There should be more Peculiar Portions Best Bits videos, I think. I'll have to definitely get round to trying to make some more. I'll just take a sip of water. Stay hydrated, guys. There's Tish. Ah, it's good to see you, Tish. Early bird catches the word. Oops, worm. Someone's sending me love hearts. I don't know what that means though. Okay, let's go for Latin Tortoise Lover. I thought this one was pretty good when I edited it back in the day. So we'll give this one a go, guys. Let's watch.
is this so amusing? Why is it honking? It sounds like a cow.
He's having fun. Oh my god.
She's enjoying it just about as much as I'm used to. Yeah. He looks like such an...
Oh, we've got a wild Xenix in the chat. Hello, Xenix. Nice to see you, mate. Long time no speak. jslewis, you're real? Indeed I am. Nice to see you, mate. Long time no speak. I don't know if you've tried to message me on Twitter or anything. I don't have access to my Twitter anymore, so... yeah, it's been a long time since I've spoken to you.
an old man, doesn't he? He looks like a wrinkly old man. Do you know what I mean? It's like grandpa sex. Those tortoises are like 5 years old, and they already look like 150.
I doubt it. They're probably like 800 years old. At least.
No, they're not.
Million years
they
old.
come out like a grandma and grandpa. Look at them. They're probably young and full of life.
Is he fucking done yet?
He's barely
we don't
wrinkly.
even see the money shot. We don't even.
I'm well, mate. I'm absolutely well. I hope you're well too. It's got to have been over a year since we last spoke to each other. That's crazy. But yeah, I can see you still going, still chugging along. Best Yorkscast fan channel out there, so make sure if any of you guys are watching aren't subscribed to him, go subscribe to Xenix right now. But yeah, let's watch this and then we'll check out Xenix.
What do you want?
I want to see him just and then fall over backwards. That's what I want.
Right, because that's what happens.
But we didn't even get to see that, did we?
What was his name?
Diego.
Diego?
Diego.
He sounds like a lover.
I am a Latin lover, Diego di Todo.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Would you like me make fuck with you? That's what he would say.
And all the female tortoises are just sat there like... And then they're just perfectly still.
Yeah. Are you the boy and I'm the girl?
I don't know why he's the Rock. Oh man, that was terrible. I'm so sorry about that. Like, genuinely terrible. Yeah, look, Xenix. Everyone go subscribe to Xenix. Great guy. Merry Christmas, everyone, was his last video. Merry Christmas to Xenix. A month late. A month and a day. But great content. Okay, so I think by this point of me making videos, I was kind of more confident making the Triforce best bits. I had made a Peculiar Portions best bit, but these ones were sort of picking up pace a little bit, and I thought, good, right, okay, let's go for more Triforce best bits. There's so many good bits that you can't really go wrong. So the good old days with the Box Factory, all that, fantastic. Should we give it a watch? I said let's give it a watch.
Why did I start using Riverside for my podcast? I'm
I've got to watch ads for my own videos.
flattered you'd
I even
ask, but
logged
why
into
don't you
my
ask
account.
Gary V, Spotify?
Make myself some money while I'm at it.
Is it a mark of our times, though, that you guys are...
Hell no. Kids are timeless. They're always a
I love how his head gets bigger there because I didn't do that right.
times, though, that you guys are...
Hell no. Kids are timeless. They're always a big pain in the ass. It doesn't matter.
But yeah,
what
nowadays
generation.
we have to spend more time with kids. Like in the past, if you were mobile, the front door was open to you. You know, knock yourself out. There's a world out there. Enjoy it. Stay out of the fridges. Don't go in the sewer. And
It's hard. Like
stay
it's
away
hard
from
for
clowns.
dads nowadays too, because you got to get involved now. Like
Ugh.
back in like the 30s and 40s, you didn't fucking have to do shit.
Yeah.
Like it was enough. You went off and you worked at the stapler factory or whatever, and you came home at 5 o'clock and you had your fucking shirt and tie on and you took your shoes off and you put your feet up and you know the kids would already be in bed. Like 5 o'clock and stuff. Those days sadly are
your wife
gone.
was
Like,
forced to cook dinner for you. You were allowed
Yeah,
to still be a grumpy piece of
absolutely.
shit about it. Meat's a little tough tonight, goddammit.
How much fucking milk did you put in these mashed potatoes? You fucking retarded or something? Jeez.
I didn't clean the goddamn house, you lazy bitch.
Whoa.
Yeah, the good old days.
The good old days.
The good old days. That's right.
Oh, we're awful people. Jesus Christ.
How's Chibi's tuberculosis doing today? Margaret.
Jimmy died 6 months ago. Yeah, well, I've been working a lot of overtime. Got a lot on my mind.
These bills don't pay them fucking self. Jeez.
The boss is riding my ass hard over that new delivery of Staples.
Where's the goddamn mashed potato? It's coming.
Put that back.
Where's the goddamn mashed potato? It's coming.
I love the little cube, the LME cube that I didn't get.
The good old days.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Okay, so I've still got the terrible, terrible outro to that one. I love that moment so much. Love it, love it, love it. Gilfox says that he still comes back to watch them. That was 2 years ago. I hope you're still coming, sir. Hope you're still coming. Not like that. Not like that. Okay, so we've watched the first section of videos. We'll go for Stick and Oop next. Let's put a bit more royalty-free music in the background. How long have I been on for? So we'll watch through my videos. If there's any videos that you guys want us to watch as well, we'll watch through some. If you have any suggestions. Let's take another sip of water. And I've not made a video now in over a year. I think it will be coming up to 2 years soon, so really need to get back at it. Love making videos for you guys. Just need to think of some moments that I can edit. So if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to comment them down below. Okay, so we're gonna go Stick and Oop.
Would you believe you can taste cola flavor and still be healthy?
No.
Try.
So, another classic moment. I think literally someone commented that they wanted this moment in one of my other videos, and I made it straight away. Because, yes, it's a classic moment. You can't really do this without it. So yeah, let's go.
So ever since the turn of the century, I think things have been getting progressively sort of crap and aggressive, and everybody seems to be at each other's throats all the time. And I'm
remember when Among Us was relevant back in the day.
Thinking, what has changed that's made us this way? Everything seems like I never used to be anxious. Things used to be pretty chill.
I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
Esports.
Oh my god. Always comes back to esports, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To blame for everything. It's all these competitive gamers, you know.
Yeah.
They play video games all evening, shooting each other, beating each other up, and then they go to the streets and they do the same thing.
Yeah.
They should ban it. What was wrong with a stick and hoop? Just play with a stick and hoop, running down the road. We used to play football in the street after hours till our mums would get us in when it got dark. We'd have our tea, and now these kids are upstairs in their bedrooms to all houses day and night, shooting each other with guns, pretending to be giant monkeys and flipping laser lizards and stuff, and just it doesn't make no sense. I don't know where it's come from. I think the world's gone to pot thanks to all these blooming video games. And it's what they must be wreaking havoc with their thumbs. I see my kids, they're whacking away with their thumbs. What are their thumbs going to be like when they're my age? They'll be rotting off like a couple of gangrenous little stumps. You won't be able to play games then? Well, probably not playing with their minds, but their minds will be melted. They'll have mush brains. Any of the VRs you have going in their brains are just a bunch of mush. Load of rubbish. Stick and hoop. Get a stick and hoop.
Well, don't forget, P-Flax,
Ooh,
forget.
my name's John, mate. John Bovril.
Johnny. John Bovril. Where did you play when you were a kid?
Played it straight with other kids, you know, just knocking about. Like we didn't need all these devices. I had a stick.
What about?
I had my stick and I'd move, and that was it.
Move.
Move.
Fuck's sake.
Ah, man. Stick and hoop. I got me stick. I got me hoop. I think most of these moments are just classic Pyrian moments. Pyrian's probably... I don't want to do an opinion that might cause some upsetness. Can't get words out. But I think Pyrian's my favourite of the trio. Just so many good accents. Thanks for sending hearts. For sending hearts. I don't know what that does, but I can see it in the. I've got the chat open on my phone, just in case anyone comments in, so I can respond. And I can see a heart fly by every now and again. No idea what that means. Okay, Force Ghost. So far, all my videos, this one was probably the most popular one at the time of release. Got lots of people watching.
His artist.
I'm very thankful for that. I'm very happy with that. I think it's a good episode. So let's give this one a watch as well. Hope you're all enjoying, guys. There's 5 of you. That's amazing. I had no idea that 5 people would want to watch this. So that's brilliant. Thank you so much. You ready? Let's go.
So I spent like 2 hours with this artist guy, like coming up with even more ideas, and I thought they were all fine. But
I love that I gave Lewis like a girly cocktail
with even more,
and then beers for the other guys. And I don't know how long I used this very low quality fat image for sips, but it was probably a bit too long. I should probably have not used that for as long as I did because it looks terrible.
More ideas, and I thought they were all fine, but he wasn't very good, and he was kind of arguing with me, and I was like, look, we'll just I'll do what you said. I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't just met the guy. Anyway, came back through into like this room with this boss guy, and he was like a Simon Cowell type figure. And he sort of, I sort of presented him my ideas and stuff, and he just fucking lost his shit. He went completely ape shit. It started like fully like it was X Factor, and Simon Cowell was just going off on one at like the poor fucking chump who clearly can't sing. I was the poor chump who clearly couldn't sing apparently. So he just like lambasted me.
It's the way you look that's putting us off.
Like I've never experienced in my life. And at a certain point, I was like, I just held up my hand and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I walked out. And
I think they can be brutal like that, can't they? I think they must like pick and choose people that they're going to make examples of, just to like so everyone else in the room can be like, oh, they mean business. It could be bullshit, that, honestly.
His secretary was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I've never seen anything like this before. And I got to Windsor train station. I remember just like I saw like a bin there, and I had this like nice sketch pad that I bought, and it was like I spent a whole like loads of time preparing for this thing, and I just like chucked it in the fucking bin.
This is like the start of a movie.
Yeah, you were crying. You were just like a little tear was forming in your eye.
You looked at your sketch pad, and it
you
had
looked at your
Lewis's
sketch pad
fantastic ideas written on the front.
Had all your ideas on it, and then
very slow zoom in on the bin, slow zoom in on your face.
You were just tearing the page out, getting ready to crumple it up, and then all of a sudden you feel a hand stopping you at the last minute. You look up. And it was Prince Harry shaking his head knowingly at you. He knew you were destined for great things.
Drink this, he said. And he said, what were you thinking? Those ideas were dreadful. I just spoke to my friend at the advertising agency. Yeah. You're disinvited from the wedding.
And then it's like a Jedi montage, like the Queen, the ghost of the Queen, and like Prince Charles, like Jedi style, are all like behind.
Rip Liz. Rip Big Liz. Kind of disrespectful now, retrospectively.
They're all there glowing blue.
Frightful ideas, dear boy. Your ideas were cardboard things. Absolutely dreadful. Get out of my sight.
That'd be the worst Jedi ghost ever. That'd be hilarious. Can you imagine that if you're a Jedi or you're a ninja or something, and your ghost buddy's Prince Charles?
I think we should try to sneak in around the back.
Prince Charles is gonna give the go.
Why did I get Chucky for my Jedi ghost? I could have had anyone else.
Let's look at some local architecture.
Prince Charles, we're here to kill somebody. Come on, I'm an assassin.
Forget about it. Have you seen my new range of Dutchy original creams? Come and have a look.
Fuck me. Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, man.
I think that's the top of the list for Jedi companions.
Force ghost.
Ghost Jedi companions that I don't want.
Yeah. Oh, Prince Philip, his dad might be even worse.
Oh,
The folks around here look a little dark-skinned to me. Let's move on.
Please, Ghost Prince. Please. Give me a break.
God damn it.
Comment. So Pierce asks, "Have you animated Pyrion on the Scottish train?" Yes, I have. Yeah, that's. So we watched that one at the beginning. I think there was only a couple of people in though, so we can rewatch it. So this is the one that you're talking about. It's fantastic. It's the first video that I ever made, so it's not great quality, but the animation is perfectly funny, and the moment is hilarious as well. So let's give this one a watch for Pierce.
All right, lads. I got back yesterday from Edinburgh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
what the fuck? Can I just ask, what the fuck were you doing there?
What are you talking about? It's a beautiful city. So it's
I
like
know,
the
I'm jealous. I
Athens
want
of
to
the
go.
north. It's gorgeous.
I want to go. Yeah, I really want to go.
So I went there with Mrs. F because it's half term, right? So
Right.
the
Little bit
kids went
janky.
to my mum's. We went up to Edinburgh. We went on the sleeper train,
Right.
and we were there for one full day. Stayed in a
Right.
beautiful hotel, and then we came back again by sleeper train. So we basically had most of that day because you go at like 11 at night. The train is like 11 at night. You get on the train at 11. So you get on the cabin. You've never seen anything this narrow in your life. Like I couldn't walk into it like normally. I had to sidle into it, and me and Mrs. F were sort of bumping against each other. It's like tiny little bunk beds you can barely get in. So we sort of stashed all our stuff, just about managed to
The
fit in there.
Minecraft bag.
And I thought this is going to be fine. I'm just going to go to sleep, and I'm going to wake up in Edinburgh. Let me tell you, this was the worst fucking train ride I've ever had in my fucking life on the way up
Again, what I said last time is I don't know why I've done his cheeks like this. He looks like a parakeet.
there. I thought it was going to be like, those modern Pendolino trains that are like super smooth, they go fast, you can barely feel they're moving. This was not that. This was like some fucking runaway train experience at a theme park. Thing is bumping and rolling, and it keeps pulling into all these sidings to pick up post, I think. So it's banging around all the time. There was one point where part of the train was being separated, and it was pulling it for such a long time to separate these two carriages, and we're in one. I felt like I was being pulled apart by two much bigger objects. It was terrifying. And then this announcement comes over the tannoy. If the editors could put like one of those train announcer voices modulators on, that would be good. All right.
Lasses and gentlemen, this is your...
Again, before we get to the funny moment, what I'll say about this is that I wanted him to bob up and down, like they do with the Triforce podcast little animated triangles. Back then I couldn't figure it out, so I attached the audio to the visual, and he just kept bobbing like in and out. So yeah, that's just how it looks now. Maybe I'll do a remaster of this one.
Conductor Blithering. Apologies for the poor service. The neat Bawa drivers are an absolute mare. We're currently being attacked by a pack of wild bagpipes who are nipping away and having a right square go at the train, biting off chunks with their bare teeth. If you're thinking of having a wee sleep, fucking forget it. We're going full bore all the way, so expect some bumps and shimmies. Good luck, you fucking ballbacks. Peace, dudes.
That was pretty much the fucking sentiment.
Fucking hell. Wow, that was
I want that.
Okay, so Wet says, these edits legit make me cry with laughter. Lord of the Rings Snyder Cut hurts my ribs. I'm so thankful for you watching, Wet. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're watching through all of the videos one by one. So where is Snyder Cut? There it is. So we're not too far away now. That will be coming up. We've watched up to the Force Ghost. I would say let's watch the Sips compilations that I made, but they got copyright striked because of the background music, so I don't want the stream to get taken down like early because I'm enjoying interacting with you guys. Everyone who's commented so far, thank you so much. Everyone who's watching, thank you so much. Wizard9797 also says Lord of the Rings Snyder Cut is great. You know what? Bugger it. Should we just watch Lord of the Rings Snyder Cut first then? We'll get back to the other ones first, won't we? So this is probably this. Oh, wait, background music. This is one of the longest videos that I've made. It's also one of the longest that it took me to make, and you'll see why. It's quite cinematic compared to the other ones. But literally, as soon as this podcast moment came out, I knew that I had to make it a moment, and within the same week, I managed to get this one out as to when the episode came out. And Rivian shared it, which was great. Joe shared it, Daff shared it. Brilliant. Let's give it a watch.
After seeing Army of the Dead, I was obviously so angry, I went and wrote a summary of the key moments from Zack Snyder's Lord of the Rings, if you would like to hear
Is
it.
this a fictional thing that you just made up?
Yes. I made this up.
Right.
So if
I love what Perian does in his free time. The fact that he spends his free time writing his fan fiction for what Lord of the Rings would be like if it was made by Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder directed Lord of the Rings,
Right.
he basically wouldn't have even picked up the book. He would have
This
just
is
gone
all covered in it, yeah.
and vomited out like
Right.
this garbage.
So there are a few
Okay.
things that you'll notice. These are the things that I think Zack Snyder is obsessed with. Anyway, here we go. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the Zack Snyder Cut, a 17-hour film summary of key moments. Because Army of the Dead is over 2.5 hours long.
Right.
Sips. Just
I
think
know.
about it.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Scene one.
Yeah.
Enter Boromir, played by Henry Cavill. He's topless. He is lifting some heavy barrels of mead and sweating in slow-mo. Boromir. Hi, I'm Boromir. I'm a total badass. Don't even look at me. Sam, played by Ryan Reynolds. Extreme close-up. We're best friends, Boromir. Don't ever forget that. Scene 2. An orc shoots Boromir with an arrow and he dies a slow death, staring into the eyes of Dave Bautista, who plays Gandalf. Why? Why, man? I had so much to live for. You're a good man, Boromir. I'm sorry, brother. Gandalf pounds the earth with his fist and shouts, Why? Boromir dies. Gandalf takes one last look at his corpse, then rips off his shirt, unsheathes his 8-foot-long sword, and kills 30 orcs to the tune of I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross. Sam charges into battle alongside Gandalf to avenge his fallen friend. Sam is topless. Scene 3. The Prancing Pony. Enter the Fellowship, which is all together now, but we don't need to know how or why. Barkeep. Whoa, I heard you guys are badasses. I don't want to mess with you. Shut up, my best friend died, shouts Gandalf. Here's your usual drink, Gandalf. Thanks, says Gandalf, giving the barkeep a weak smile. You're the best. Lingering shot of the barkeep, lingering shot of Gandalf, a sunset, a montage of people coming and going in the bar as Gandalf drinks his beer slowly to the tune of You're My Best Friend by Queen.
I wonder what's going on behind him there. I wonder what that's all about.
In the bar as Gandalf drinks his beer slowly to the tune of You're My Best Friend by Queen. 5-hour scene of Gandalf and Sam in extreme close-up, talking in the wilderness somewhere in Middle-earth. They laughed, they cry, they lift heavy things. The entire back catalogue of the Rolling Stones plays at deafening volume during this scene. Scene 4.
Yeah.
Sauron and Saruman are in a cave with Gollum. Gollum, it's me, Sauron. Arr, I'm so evil. Here, you can have the ring. Then take it and let them get it. Then lure them here so I can get the ring. But first try to convince them to fight each other. Then Saruman, you get an army of march on them. You'll probably lose, but don't worry, because Gollum is going to bring the ring back, and then we'll escape in a helicopter. We have 24 hours. Move, move, move. Sauron, this plan is unnecessary and elaborate, and Sauron kills Saruman and looks at Gollum. Anyone else want to complain? A sunset. Gollum skips across rocks to the Rocky theme because he's in a rocky place. Lingering shot of Sauron watching Gollum leave with the ring. Sauron cries. Scene 5. The Battle of Whatever. The battle goes on for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Every single kill on the battlefield is shown in excruciating detail. If someone is dying, we stay with them until they draw their last breath, even if that means a 10-minute close-up. The Oliphants arrive to the tune of Nelly the Elephant and proceed to kill 1,000 of the Rohirrim in a lengthy montage. 73 close-ups of people getting splattered under the elephant's legs in time with the line "Stomp, stomp, stomp" from the song. A zombie elephant turns up. The head orc with the fucked up head says, "Get them," and the orcs do. But then Dave Bautista arrives and kills everyone. Gimli is seen for the first time in the trilogy. He is not seen again until the final shot.
He is not seen again until the final shot.
Scene 6. This is the first time Frodo has spoken in the film. "Damn this ring," he says. But Sam grabs it off them and swallows it. Grabs Frodo, grabs Gollum, and they fall together in a 5-minute slow-mo shot to the tune of Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Everything explodes, Gandalf is okay, and we see him back at the bar drinking a pint and twirling the real ring.
there he was as Gimli.
The end.
Oh my god.
If he's listening right now, he's probably like, "How did this guy steal all my great ideas for this?"
That's it.
How has he
it.
got his hands on my script?
That's the Snyder cut. This?
Oh yeah, this was the next outro that I had. It was another just black screen, but an evolution was happening. Okay, we've got 9 people watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You really didn't have to. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you're all hydrated. I've got some water. Okay, so Tish has just asked how long I'm live for. I'm not too sure. How long have I been live for at the moment? Maybe about an hour? So, I don't know, maybe another hour or so. We'll watch through the videos and see how it goes. Although there are quite a few to watch, aren't there? Maybe I'll have to make it part 1 and part 2. It depends on how you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay, so next we've got Gaza the Siegebreaker. I'm pretty sure. Let me just have a look. Yeah, I think this is the last episode that I made. Oh, Wet says, "No worries, love these amazing vids. Thanks so much for making them." Wet, thank you so much for joining us, mate. Honestly, thank you so much. Really great to see you in the chat. Yeah, so Gaza the Siegebreaker. Pretty sure this is the last video that I made without the arms moving. So after this point, I start animating the arms and legs. It's something that I saw the Internet Historian doing and thought, okay, I'm going to have to jump on that bandwagon now. So I really go all out of it with the Nick Cage video, but we'll get to that. So let's stop that background music and go for Gaza the Siegebreaker. You know what? I'm probably making myself a good 5 pence of ad revenue by having some adverts pop up, even though I'm logged into my own account. All right, so we start at Yogscast Elementary.
Now, kids, I need you to look up that moment when the war was really going badly, but we sent in Gaza because there were a load of guys like holed up, right? And he came along, and I believe he had a chicken,
a rotisserie
and
chicken,
a fishing dressing,
and a dressing.
And he single-handedly made friends with all the German soldiers,
the German High Command.
Yeah.
So, Herr Gaza, what do you have for us? Hey lads, I got some chicken and a fishing pool. How about that Russian invasion? Let's call it off, eh? You make interesting points, Herr Gaza.
Let us open one of these tinnies and
we will
sit
open
around.
the tinny and consume it with you, Herr Gaza. Hey lads, let's get a fucking party started right now. That would have been something. Can you imagine if they looked back at old archive footage?
Oh my god, it's Gaza.
He's just the same age he is now, dressed the same, walking around throughout history.
Time in like every great negotiator is some form of Gaza.
Every great negotiator, and then show the Chamberlain, Neville Chamberlain, get the paper from Hitler saying, "I won't invade the Czechoslovakia." Where did that lead us?
Some form of Gaza.
They're like, I'm pretty sure that's a representation in Sanskrit and hieroglyphs of Gaza.
Gaza.
Pretty sure it's Gaza.
Is he holding it? Is that man holding a chicken?
Is that a fishing pole?
It's like cave paintings.
Yeah, so that was the last one that I made without animating the arms. So from here on out, they look a little bit more professional. Still, that one got good feedback from you guys, so I'm thankful for that. Gaza the Siegebreaker. Apologies, I'm choking on my water. It should be helping me, but it's making me choke. Apologies for that. Right, okay, so. Yeah, Harley's not made a video in a long time. Has Xenophyte made a video in a long time either? What about Drakon? 4 days ago. Okay, Drakon's back at it then. I know he took a bit of time off as well, didn't he? Hopefully I'm not gone for too much longer. I can definitely come back. Morgan is my brother's channel. You should go watch his videos. He's very funny. It's a shout out moment. Apologies. Coughing. Jaws of Jungle. Video uploaded 7 hours ago. And I've got a channel with him. So me and Morgan make commentary tracks. We tend to think they're pretty funny. You know, we edit them down to about 10 minutes each, and we just have a bit of a laugh and put some funny edits in. So feel free to go check that out. Right, so next we've got Nicolas Cage, A Bodega Story. So this one took... Sorry about the incredibly loud advert. This one took a very long time to make. I regret making the intro so long, because when you look at my statistics, a lot of people just dip out because I think the intro was too long. I tried to make it very... Oh, hello, Flo. Flo! I've got a cat. Hi. Say hi to the people. Wow, you speak in the mic. Go on. Give them all what they want. Give them a meow.
Bodega's head felt groggy and faint as he shifted his fingers to turn the metal steering wheel of his spaceship. Maybe it was too many hefty cups of space coffee, or just the mere thought of the smooth ceramic of a mug against his lips felt disgusting and repulsive.
Man, this guy's already better than me at writing. What the fuck?
Whoa. Dara? Yeah, whoa. You really don't have to give me 10 euros. You really don't have to. Thank you so much for that, but you can feel free to take that back if you want to, because that is fantastic. Thank you so much. But, you know, in this economy, who's got 10 euros to spare? Mate. Look, there it goes. I think that's it, right? Darren Lynn donated £10 through Super Chat. Mate, that is... Dara Lynch. Am I saying that right? Dara. Ah. That's unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, feel free if you need to charge that back or anything. Absolutely feel free to do so. But thanks for joining us. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying Nicolas Cage Bodega story.
It was almost comical how the substance made to give him energy at this point only drew it from him. That's nice. Jake, can you cover me for a bit? I'm feeling under the weather, Bodega called to his assistant, his eyes feeling heavy and stomach tying itself into unsteadying knots. China, Jake replied, patting Bodega's shoulder.
So let's not forget that this was written by a child in a class that a teacher who wrote into the podcast was writing in about. So the reason why it sounds so stupid is because a little kid wrote it. Donald Trump was big at the time, I guess.
And encouraging him to get up, taking his place. Jake grabbing the wheel excitedly as Bodega drudged towards his bunk. He threw himself onto his bed and let his eyes fall heavy, letting out a relieving breath. He drifted awake, a gentle face smiling over him. He furrowed his slicing brow, noticing that he'd never seen the handsome stranger's face before. Hello, sir, I am Nicolas Cage, he smiled, offering his hand to help Bodega out of his bed. Bodega took his hand and straightened his posture, looking around slightly suspiciously. Where's Jake? Bodega asked, picking up his hat off of the side table and placing it in the usual spot on his head. Jake is out looking for supplies, he stated kindly. While you were dozing off, he landed here. I saw this vessel and he let me in. Sad to say that he may be dead now, though. Bodega's smile dropped from his face. And why would that be? He asked, still in shock of what he was hearing. There's a pretty bad monster out there, one that eats people. Takes a few months to fully eat a corpse. You never really see it, but it comes back nightly to feed. Bodega hung his head. Right. It's a real shame, he responded. I'm sorry about him, Nick said apologetically. Space coffee? Bodega smiled. Only if you know how to make it, he grinned, walking towards the kitchen.
I don't know where this is going.
Well, you wait. Bodega started to notice, after several days, that Nick was trying to seduce him. Nick would flip his hair at him and wink, flexing proudly, this happening more often than he would like to admit. The animal might be on our basement now, Nick told him that day, so just don't go down there, trust me. Well, we'll find out. Weeks
They're
later,
like in suburbia somewhere making coffee for each other.
They're like on a spaceship and a house. I don't know. Weeks later, Bodega journeyed into the basement for more space coffee beans, forgetting what Nick had recommended. The stairs seemed creakier than usual. Peering around the corner, grabbing some coffee beans out of the corner of his eye, he saw a figure, its mouth splattered in blood, eating the remains of a corpse wearing a flannel shirt. The remains of Jake. Without hesitation, he drew his gun and fired 7 quick rounds, shooting the creature onto the ground. As he approached the corpse, a horrified look glided across his face. The monster was Nick. Tears bloomed into his eyes, falling onto the ground like rain, flowing down his face like water out of a sink. Nick, he mumbled, wiping his face, failing to stop the tears. All at once, he noticed how much he loved Nick, how much he'd paid to taste his delicious burned space coffee just one more time. He picked up Nick's head, allowing his tears to drip on his rested, beautiful face. Bodega had been so foolish. He'd fallen deeply in love with Nicolas Cage, and now his heart had snapped in two. His girlfriend was nothing. Jake was nothing. But Nick could never become nothing. Nick's blood was on his hands. It was his fault. He felt like he was going to throw up. He was truly, sickly, stupidly in love. The end.
Why was he?
So stupid. But I love it so much. Out of all of that, there was one where he was a hare. I don't even know, but out of all of them, that one's the funniest, I think. Oh look, there's me. We're live. Again, thank you so much to Dara. Thank you to everyone who's joined in. It's been very, very fun. Okay, so we'll skip the reaction, because then it'll just be them reacting, me reacting to them reacting to me, which will be a bit strange. So we've got Caveman Jackass. This is the first truly Triforce Best Bits episode that I animated with the moving arms. I think at some point I make them blink as well, but that kind of went out the window quite quickly because it was a bit of a pain. But yeah, so Caveman Jackass.
Good news, your clothes can earn you extra cash on Vinted. That fleece, £20. Your tracksuit, $36.
Died. Agina, don't eat red mushroom.
It killed Krug.
Pooping display toy.
I've just started 30 seconds in, haven't I? Here we go, right. That must have been where I last watched it.
Since the dawn of time, you know, people have been experimenting with this dumb stuff. Or else, how would
we know?
Found out that you can eat some of these things, or that some things were nice?
Smoking
you know.
tobacco.
Do you think that's
for
why? Do you
instance.
think that's why people dare each other to do stupid things? Ugh, dare Krug to eat red mushroom. Krug not want to eat red mushroom. Oh, Krug scared like Agina. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, Krug, eat. Oh, Krug died. Agina, don't eat red mushroom.
It killed Krug.
Pooping display toilet.
Krug do stupid thing. Not know why.
Oh god. Man.
I think that's literally the only way.
Terrible accident happened.
Krug full face first on red mushroom.
Krug not well.
But the thing is, you couldn't even rely on animals to teach you which ones were good to eat, because animals can eat all kinds of shit that's poisonous for us or will
Vice
kill us.
versa, yeah, like dogs can't eat chocolate.
Exactly.
You know? Fucking if we'd been like, you know, what is this strange brown thing? Give to dog. Oh no, dog has died. Must not be good for human.
What's the caveman dog name? We've got Ugg, Uggina, and Krug, sadly, who's dead.
Krug.
So you'd need a dog.
Krug sad. Krug. Grow up.
Krug dead.
Krug face plant into spaghetti barf.
What would a caveman's dog be called?
I think it would just be called dog. Like
Dog.
pretty,
Yeah, it'd
pretty
have to just be
caveman.
dog.
Right?
Ugg dog.
Yeah.
Ugg dog eat chocolate.
You.
Don't know why I have chocolate.
What about you? Just you.
Dog shitting everywhere now. Ugg dare Krog to eat dog poo.
Krug eat dog poo. Krug fine.
I like this like caveman jackass episode that's just
I love the Terry in the background who's flipped upside down and can't get back up, and his legs are just wailing.
jackass episode that's just
That's how we
developing.
got here. Jackass. That's ancient history.
Dear Krug, go downhill. Shopping cart. Fuck.
Fucking hell. I'd watch that.
Bodega
Oh
started
my
to
God.
notice after.
Bloody hell. Hope you're all having a good night, guys. A good Friday night. So the next one, I think, is one of the funnier ones. I think I think Lewis is quoting this. When I had a TikTok account for the JSLewis channel, one of the only videos where the sound was used for someone else's video came from this. So it had got enough views that someone thought, let's make a video sort of conjoined to it. And then obviously the next one after that was all 8 of the videos that we just watched combined into one, which people seem to like. People seem to like them all being together, watch them in one place. Okay, we'll pause that music again. Start from the beginning.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
The life of a 20-year-old girl.
Wait, let's see what it says on the Yog Girls issue 420, obviously. Inside the Yog Girls revolution at Yog Towers. Who is the mysterious Bristol pusher? My life as a 20-year-old girl. Exclusive unreleased Bodega Part 24 Enio. Wow.
The life of a 20-year-old girl.
And then back.
Jesus, what does a 20-year-old girl even do? Like,
Who knows?
fucking.
Having sex with George Clooney, that's what.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's
man.
in the mind of a 20-year-old.
I don't know what they
no
do
idea.
though. Like, I know younger, like, you know, teenage boys, 20-year-old boys just play lots of video games.
Yeah, because I was that, so I can
Exactly.
remember. But I mean, I don't know.
But what the fuck do girls
Do you think he was doing anything else, guys? No? Good, keep it that way.
do? They just sit around and talk on the phone all the time, I guess. Oh my god. You see Randy's ball sack? Ew.
Ew. Tiffany, gross.
That's all they do. That's all they talk. That's all they do. They sit around and talk. They have to, because I don't know what the fuck else they're doing.
I know. I speak to, when you speak to some like grown ass women, right? I'm not talking about no girls. I'm talking about grown ass women.
Yeah.
About what it was like when they were younger. They like you have this impression. I did when I was a young man, of what girls were like, that they were like pristine and amazing, and they just did all this kind of, they were all very together, and they did all their fucking homework.
They always smelled really nice.
Yeah,
too,
and they're just like super awesome and shit. And then you find out the fucking crazy shit they did, and the stuff they did at sleepovers and shit like that, and you're like, holy shit, those girls were nasty.
All I knew when I was 20, all I knew about 20-year-old women was that they were not fucking me. That's for goddamn sure.
They were talking about how they weren't gonna fuck you. Like, this is the thing, they all fucking get together and they talk about all the guys they know. Hey, would you ever fuck Lewis? Ooh, Tiffany, gross! No! That's what they do. And they practice kissing.
Oh, fucking hell. Wait, okay.
Together. And they talk about all the guys they know. Hey, would you ever fuck Lewis? Ooh, Tiffany, gross! No! That's what they do. And they practice kissing on each other and shit. I'm not kidding.
They fucking don't.
They fucking do. All right, dude.
Oh, come on.
Girls out there, you tell me, and this is true, I guarantee you, because I know girls that did it, you practice French kissing with a friend of yours. Don't tell me you didn't. I know you will.
When they were like 14, I'm sure, but not when they were 20.
Oh,
come on.
No, when they were 20, they just practiced fucking...
Jesus Christ.
Do you think that's why...
Literally
shit like that, and you're like, holy shit, those girls...
An amazing moment. Wet says the classic. Yep, absolutely classic. Aaron Wilcox says lol. Can't agree with you more. Absolutely lol.
But nasty.
All I knew when I was 20, all I knew about 20-year-old women was that they were not fucking me. That's for goddamn sure.
They were talking about how they weren't gonna fuck you. Like, this is the thing, they all fucking get together. And they...
It's just how long it goes on for.
Talk about all the guys they know. Hey, would you ever fuck Lewis? Ooh, Tiffany, gross! No! That's what they do. And they practice kissing on each other and shit. I'm not kidding.
They fucking don't.
They fucking do. All right, dude. All right.
Oh, man. Right, okay. Got a few tears with that one, I think. Lewis always has such a way with words. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Jesus Christ. We're coming up to number 10. Number 10 is a way with words, okay? But first we've got ghost ships.
Bums of the world, listen up! The planet's future rests on our cheeks. With
the
bums of the world.
Man, the excuses kids will come up with to not go to bed, though, right? Like,
yeah, no, for real.
I can't.
You can tell I couldn't find a fat sailor PNG.
Can't sleep. I'm too. My son couldn't sleep last night because he was worried about ghost ships. What?
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Oh, man.
I mean, they're probably out there, son, yes, but we don't live in the ocean. You don't got to worry about that. Jeez.
I like how you agreed with him. You were like,
I couldn't sleep last night either. I was petrified.
Oh, man. I can see you two both sitting up like in the middle of like, your dressing gowns in the kitchen.
It's like that episode of
downstairs.
Simpsons when Homer and the kids are all hiding behind the mattress. Marge's gone out, she gets home. Boogeyman!
Oh, yeah. Bart, I don't want to alarm you, but there may be a boogeyman or boogeymen in the house.
Oh, we'll stop that before it gets copyrighted. Don't want any of that. We'll just go straight on to the infamous
Let's
one.
remember.
So at this point, I think Zenix, I don't know if he's still in the chat, Zenix found my videos. I think he was putting together some Yogscast highlights, some Triforce highlights. And I think by this point he had found my videos, so I had already, I think I hit about 900 subscribers, which was great. Fantastic. Like, it was such a big growth. Thank you so much to Zenix for shouting me out there. And it was this moment that he was going to put into one of his videos, and I was discussing it with him about how Yeah, where it says, "Oh no, it's this one." Yeah, literally. I was discussing it with Zenix about how I could possibly do this without it being horribly offensive or horribly just like the visuals you cannot do. I think I got a way around it, so we'll give it a go. If you think Lewis has got away with words, this is it.
Do you guys remember? This is grim, right? But do you remember have you heard this story that for a while in sort of the some parts of sub-Saharan Africa, they believed some of the sort of, I don't know what you call them, shaman or the kind of local medicine kind of guy, not a doctor.
Yeah.
Just a like a
witch doctor.
a medicine man. I don't know about witch.
Like Witch Doctor from Dota.
Right. That they said that the cure for AIDS was you had to fuck a baby. Did you know?
No. It was fuck a virgin. But they were running out of virgins.
The only go-to guaranteed virgin was a baby. So a lot of babies you get.
It's
raped.
in the Book of Mormon.
Right. So here.
Speeders says, "Oh no." Thanks for joining us, Speeders. You've chosen a good moment to drop in.
Here's the thing.
Well, not the actual Book of Mormon.
I think the only way that this story came up is someone walked in on this witch doctor fucking a baby, and he was like, "What are you doing? You fucking a baby?" Because no, this.
Not animating that.
It's okay, I have AIDS.
This is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Now Speeder says, "I've heard this one too often." Well, you're about to hear it again.
This?
It's okay, I have AIDS.
This is.
It's okay, I mean, it's Lewis Brilliant the Youngsters. Yeah. Alright, okay. One more time.
Witch doctor fucking a baby, and he was like, "What are you doing? You fucking a baby?" Because no, this.
It's okay, I have AIDS.
This is.
It's the sound of complete shock at the beginning of their laughters. They both hesitate to laugh at the beginning but can't help themselves. Beautiful moment. Beautiful.
We all have a fire inside us.
Oh my god, we're getting ads on the free royalty-free music now. Okay, so next is Zack Snyder's Lord of the Rings. We've watched that one already on the suggestion of, let's go back, Pierce. I don't know if everyone was in at the time in the stream. We'll give it a minute or two. Let's see if everyone wants to rewatch that one. I don't know if you missed it. If you want to rewatch it, we'll rewatch it. If not, we'll skip over to the next one. Lewis doesn't always hit hard with the jokes, but when he does, oh boy. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. There are a few times where you sit there and go, okay, yeah, like, what's Lewis talking about? But that's not one of those moments. I don't know. Like, how does she fit in there? Yeah, that's a classic. I think that's on Zenix has made a short of that, hasn't he? Let's see if we can go back and find it. There we go. This is the one.
But yeah,
wait, I'll stop the background music.
But yeah, do you know what? Actually, talking about movies and things like that, this is interesting. A friend of mine works in TV.
Right.
And
how does she fit in there?
Fucking so stupid.
That's such a dad joke, by the way. Sorry.
That
That is such a dad. You're welcome here now, Lewis. You have proven yourself, young Padawan.
You're like you're Benedict Cumberbatch. Look, you've proven yourself now.
How does she fit in there? God. He must have heard that earlier in the day and decided he was going to use it at some point. Because no way he just came up with it like that. Alright, what are we thinking? Zack Snyder's Lord of the Rings again, or Data? Fart in my face. I think right now, outdadded. I think right now we'll go Data fart in my face, and if we want to return back to Zack Snyder's Lord of the Rings, we will. Oh, so that's the first instance of my intro, I believe. Or did I use it in Zack Snyder's Lord of the Rings as well? But I made an intro. This is my first ever intro. It's a bit different now, but here we go.
All we need, right, is a machine which will fart in your face.
Daddy's computer is farting again.
And then we're basically at Star Trek. We're in the future there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Computer, Earl Grey hot, and please fart in my face as well.
That's a more realistic
Daddy
version
needs a puffle
of
in
what
the face.
he would be doing in his spare time in the future, definitely.
Yeah.
He'd go back to his cab. He would be thinking all day, oh, God, I've spent the whole day exploring the galaxy. I really need someone to fart on my face. Quickly, I must go back to my cabin and sleep now.
That was Picard's
Into the cabin.
thing, though, wasn't it? It's like, Deanna Troy, please leave me
Data
alone
fart in my face.
quarters.
This is the one, yeah.
Computer.
Fart in my face.
Fart in my face. In 3, 2, 1.
I'm ready.
I need to go and...
My mouth is open. Engage.
Engage fart.
The thing is, he was always like, I need to go and practice that funny penny whistle that I've got. If you hear strange tooting noises coming from my ready room,
my quarters.
It's the space flute. It's my space flute.
But they could totally prank other people on board. It's like, computer, please fart in Data's face. In 3, 2, 1, fart.
Captain, I am experiencing such a strange sensation. It's almost like disgust. That was so eggy. my skin is going pruny, and I feel like maybe I'm about to die.
Computer, what have you been eating? For goodness sake.
Do you reckon, because
Fart simulator.
Data could do that? Like, if the captain said to him, Data, I have a unusual request. My farting machine is broken, and Daddy needs to get his fart on. So if you could just kneel on my desk, I'll sit in my chair. And, Mr. Data, fart in my face. You do the little head turn that he does. I find this request unusual, Captain. I don't
Shut up,
understand.
Data. It's an order.
Make with the farty fart, Data. Captain's orders. That's what would happen, I think. Dies a slow death, staring into the eyes of Dave Bautista.
And my original outro as well. Here it is. It's a bit wonky, look. The video's... I guess it's changed over time. Ah, man. I love that so much. Make with the farty fart, Data. Good, good. Ah, it feels like we're already like over halfway through the videos, guys. This is crazy. I can't believe these videos were 2 to 3 years ago. This is mental. I definitely need to make some more. There's been so many episodes of the podcast with so many funny bits. Are we all having a good night then, guys? Did you see the weird guy in the Triforce subreddit hating on period? No, I've not seen that actually. I've not used Reddit for a long time. What was he saying? Oh god. I'm gonna have to check that out, aren't I? Weird guy complaining about him.
Just right there.
I hope you guys like ads.
Fragrances and the new green extravaganza, Valentino.
They're so
Tell
loud.
them to do it. It's
Okay, so Speeder says, just had a nice bath. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Hope that was a good, nice bath. And Tish says she's having a good night. Keep the vids coming. Oh, thank you. I feel like a radio host with that. You know when you're on the radio and people say, enjoying the tunes. Keep the bangers coming. Keep the tunes coming. Alright, so this is Millennials at War. Let's give this a watch together then, shall we?
Come on. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
give me a break. It's clearly.
Give me a break, Sarge.
I mean, Sips goes into the
Coming soon, Yog Ventures.
Dad garage for 6 weeks.
Sarge, they got machine guns. Those fucking guys in wars who are told, you, and you, get up that hill and attack that machine gun.
Sarge, I'm not ready to die.
I'm gonna die. I'm literally going to die. Yeah, we're gonna find out how many bullets I got left. So get up that hill. Jeez.
That's right.
That's real war.
Tish says you have a good voice on radio. I don't think so. Thank you, though. Anyone would say you try to flirt with me. I wonder why.
Yeah,
None of this,
real war,
let's call in an airstrike shit.
Yeah.
This is literally, here's a grenade, just run up there and try and throw it in that little hole and try not to get shot. And you might get shot. But off you go. And they just did it.
Oh.
Nowadays, imagine these goddamn millennials, imagine trying to tell them to do it. They'd say, I don't feel like to do it. Do we have to? I'm not gonna, this is unfair. I'm gonna refer you to the Working Practices Board for Machine Gun Nest attacking, and they'll have stern words with you, sir.
This is why society should pay all of my bills.
I'll do it for college tuition. All right, here's the form, and fill down the triplet.
He just busts out all of the legal documents.
Yeah, we got the paperwork.
I need a pen over here.
Guy running through mortars to bring the paperwork.
Fucking
All right, you three men, I want you
millennials.
to run across this minefield to get the paperwork to run this guy up the hill to take out the machine gun nest. Sarge, we're gonna need paperwork on that. God damn it! We're gonna need a ladder.
We're gonna need a specific ladder too. We can't just give him the old splintery ladder. No, it's gotta
We need a ladder.
It's
And I
gotta
want
be
you
a
three
brand
to
new
hold the
one.
ladder.
It's gotta conform to standards.
Ladder inspector, get up here, front and center. Report for duty, Sarge. Inspect that ladder. Sarge on 8-4 Philip, trip good to inspect that ladder. That's how wars would be rubbish now. That's why they use drones.
That's why there's not going to ever be a World War III. It would just get totally bogged
be
down in red tape.
I don't feel like charging today. You hurt my feelings.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
millennials ruining war. What have you done?
Computer, please.
That would be it, though, wouldn't it? I think, like they're saying, they want to send us Brits to war. I don't think they could. I don't think they could. Speeders says, I love the ads when Period acts like an old coupon lady. I love that so much. And my coupons. Woo. Right, we'll skip Simon as a stroke. That was just a little clip that I found funny. North Sentinel of Ireland. Now this one got picked up by the Yogscast Twitter page. I'll put you some music on. This one got picked up by the Yogscast Twitter page. I don't know if that was too loud actually. And they shared it, and so it got loads of views. And I think this is around when I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. I also got my first ever hate comment on this. It's not on the video itself, it was on Twitter. I don't know if you can go back and try and find it. But when the Yogscast shared a clip of it and shouted me out, someone put in it, "This is ass." So... I think I had a fan there. You guys hate unskippable ads. Jesus. What an achievement, first hate comment, literally. I was just like scrolling through, everyone was like, wow, this is great, this is great. And then one person went, this is ass. I was like, ah. My first ever hate comment. I don't think I've received another one since. That might be the one and only. Guys, in the comments of this live chat right now, leave me a hate comment. I want more.
Why are we so obsessed with these people? Why can't we just leave them alone? Like, are we?
I think it's because they don't want to be left alone. I think
You think it's all attention seeking?
They're attention seekers. Yeah, they're just like
bow firing.
Really, like naughty child syndrome. Like
that's probably the worst conclusion you could draw from all the meetings that we've had with them. They've tried to kill us. They've rejected gifts, and what Lewis says is, they love it. Yeah. They want this attention. I don't think they're sending a clear enough signal with the get the fuck off our island. We're going to shoot you with arrows and throw spears at you and burn and stab and bury anything you bring us. Please fuck off. Lewis is like,
it would make a perfect TV show, like like an entire society that is the villain, but it's completely unreasonable, and there's no, they're just very brutal and stuff. That
you could do Celebrity Jungle there. Celebrity Jungle.
Yeah, that sounds like the ideal bad guy on a
Love
TV
Island.
show, right?
Stick
Love Island. They drop all these young Essex teenagers off.
Tallulah. Tommy 2 times. Hey.
Very excited to be on North Central Island here. I know it's going to be hype as fuck. I can't wait. It's going to be sick. And apparently the locals can be a bit funky, but I can't wait to get mixing up against them and get some love action going. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Arrow to the chops.
Just speared, impaled. Oh, God.
When Tony got shot by that arrow, I was like, oh, my God. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh, get me out of here. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe he's just misunderstood, and actually what he's trying to open up, and the arrow is like how he's opening up. So I tried again, and yeah, he stabbed me in the leg.
Fuck.
Brilliant. Yeah. Tish says, hate is gonna hate. Indeed they are, Tish. Speeders says, I can't post a hate comment without crying. Aw, thanks, Speeders. And sexy period, yes, definitely. Let's find a quick clip. Sexy Tallulah period. Ah, blood my neck. Well, ignore my Lost Media video. I'm proud of it. It's good, but it's long and it's a little bit boring. So we'll ignore that one. Speeder said he would. We'll have to let Pyria know that. We'll have to get it, make it known. Maybe send it him in on email so it can be on one of the mailbag episodes. Tell him that you'd do him as a woman. I'm sure you would get a good response to that.
Room because they have to.
So our next episode is You're a Dead Man, Steve. I think this is another one that opens up.
I was in a.
Oh yeah, so I think at this time Sips had just had a new baby. So I think the baby was born, and to celebrate it, put a baby in the video with him, and he's also buff now. So.
A police lineup one time.
Wow.
Like. This is when I was at university in Plymouth.
Okay.
This is funny because this is how crime and the police actually work, right? Like, this is my little vision inside what it's like to be a known criminal in Plymouth at this time. So it was about 1996, and you got 20 quid from the police if you...
So we've got a picture of Lewis from the early 2000s here. And we've got a picture of Howard from Halifax. That was an inside joke for Dav at the time, because he was watching my videos on his live streams, which was really cool. And he loved, for some reason, I don't know if he still does. Not watched him in a while actually. I need to jump in on again. But on Twitch, he would talk about Howard from Halifax all the time. So I put that in for him.
you just had to turn up. They gave you 20 quid at the end of the lineup. You just had to stand there in the lineup. So
Right.
me and my mates went down there. We're shitting up.
Speeder says, "Dear Period, would love you." Yep, I think that would get a great response, Speeders.
Pants because we were going to be within proximity of an actual criminal. And there's all these like.
I love the Justin Timberlake hair I've given him. I think Period looks good with hair.
That's it. We all looked completely different, right? Like we're all like just the most different bunch of people you could imagine.
Right.
And it was like a large room with a big, like the one-way mirror at one end, and we're all standing there. There's like cameras watching us, and there's microphones in there, and there's a couple of these big burly. You know, these guys would never have been anything but police officers. They've got the build, the archetypal British Bobby. Like, that's it. They were born police officers. They're never going to be anything else.
Yeah.
And they were like, right, no, don't worry, boys, all right? He's a bit of a bad egg, this one we're bringing in today, but we're here to look after you. Don't worry. We were, like, shitting ourselves because we're thinking they're mocking us already. Like, the police are making fun of us. How bad is this guy going to be? And in comes a criminal. And he's this young lad, real Janner, right? He's a real chavvy sort of Plymouth guy. And he comes in and he's like, I don't even know why you fucking got me in here. I ain't done nothing. This is a load of bollocks. This is bollocks. He said, none of this don't even look like me. Look at that. They're all a foot taller. And it was true. We were all like a foot taller than this guy.
You're like 6'2", aren't
no,
you?
I'm 6 foot. Like my mate's 6 foot. My other mate is about 5'9", but he was still towering over this little lad, this weasel that they dragged in.
Yeah. But
and
like,
they stood him in the middle. He's standing there, and the police officers, like, you can hear the speaker from the other room because they have to tell the criminal what's going on. So they say, the witness is now entering the viewing booth. He was knobbing about already. Like, he was furious because he obviously realized that it was a fit up, right?
Right.
Because they didn't pick anyone that looked anything like him. So we all turned to the left, we all turned to the right, we're standing there, and then you can hear the witness say, it's number 4. And then he goes, that is Steve from the video shop. Steve, I recognise your voice, Steve. That is you talking on the other side of that glass. Steve, you are a dead man. You are a dead man, Steve. And then the police officer says, the witness has changed his mind about which number he's identified. And then you can hear like this muffled conversation going.
Oh, poor Simon. Look at him. He's been beat up.
On the other side of the one-way glass. And then, like, the cop is obviously saying, look, grow a pair of balls and ID this guy, please, and we can lock him up, and you won't have to see him for a few months, and just, don't be such a pussy. Don't be a PU55Y. So eventually the cop goes, the witness has now retracted his retraction and has identified number 4 as the suspect. And at this point, the guy goes nuts, and he runs up and he punches the one-way glass, and he starts spitting, and he's grabbing like the cameras and he's trying to twist it off. And we're all soiling ourselves in terror because we're all students. Like, everyone in there is a student just after 20 quid to go out that night. And the coppers just grab this guy and haul him off. And everyone just sort of goes, like, phew, thank God.
Stick them
Love
all on
Island,
there.
they drop all these.
Gosh. This is bringing back so many good memories. The podcast has been going on for so long and it's got some really good moments. I'm really enjoying hanging around with you guys. Thanks for joining us. Drawing with Max says, hi jslewis, you alright? I'm perfectly great. Thank you so much, Drawing with Max. Thanks for joining us. Love the thumbs up. Hope you're having a good night. How have you been? The music's starting to get a bit ominous, isn't it, guys? Right, okay, so we've got up to Lost Media, fake Pokemon cards. This is a classic. This is an absolute classic. I had to, when I made the compilation, the second compilation video, Driver Max says he's doing great. Fantastic, mate. Glad to hear it. When I made the second compilation video, I had to censor this clip because he says the C-U-N-T word. So, well, I'll play it all. We'll see how that goes. But should be fine, shouldn't it? Tish says, keep up the good work. Thank you, Tish. Thank you so much. This is another one that's filled with some classic Classic moments. And they got a great reaction from Dav on stream as well. So.
One of my daughter's friends at school. He comes up to us. We're dropping the kids off at school. Me and one of my neighbours. We're just chatting away, and the kid comes up and he says he's crying, and his dad says, "Well, what's the matter?" And he says, "Well, the other kid said my Pokemon cards are fake. He said they're fake Pokemon cards," and I wanted to grab him and say, "Just tell them to go fuck themselves. Who fucking cares?" Just turn to that fucking piece of shit playground asshole kid and say, "Go fuck yourself." What the fuck do you know? You're like 8 years old. Fuck.
And I made it Dav for the video as well.
You. But you can't. You have to say, "Oh, look, sweetie, they don't know, and the cards aren't fake," and just try to ignore what they say. I really want to say to my daughter, just tell them to go fuck themselves. And just be done with it. Like, seriously, if you get in trouble, I'll fucking take the heat for that. I'll tell the teacher, "Yeah, I told her to go tell little Timmy to go fuck himself. What are you going to do about it? Go fuck yourself, Teach." All right?
Son, you're young. You're young and you don't understand. But let Daddy tell you something. That Johnny, he's a cunt.
He's a cunt.
He's a real cunt.
If you tell him right to his face, you pull him over to one side, lower your voice, "You fucking cunt. If you fucking talk shit about my fucking Pokemon cards again, you cunt, I'm gonna fucking end you. You understand me?"
You wanna go to the fucking box factory and work 30 fucking hours a day, you son of a fucking bitch? Yeah, I bought him fake Pokemon cards. I can't afford the real thing. You fucking judging me, Johnny? I'll fucking wring your neck with my bare fucking hands, bitch.
I'll punch your fucking time card, Jimmy, right here and now, you son of a bitch.
Jordan Max says, "Didn't expect a big YouTuber like you to respond to the comment. Big YouTubers never usually respond to small people, mostly big." I respond to everyone. Max. Thank you so much for commenting, honestly. I'm so glad that people are joining in and watching the videos with me. I'm just grateful that every one of you are here. Thank you, Max. Thank you so much. And Speeders as well, Daft the elementary school bully. It's funny, it's just so good, isn't it? Like,
yeah, he's a cunt.
He's a real cunt.
If you tell him right to his face, you pull him over to one side, lower your voice, "You fucking cunt. If you fucking talk shit about my fucking Pokemon cards again, you cunt, I'm gonna fucking end you. You understand me?"
You wanna go to the fucking box factory and work 30 fucking hours a day, you son of a fucking bitch? Yeah, I bought him fake Pokemon cards. I can't afford the real thing. You fucking judging me, Johnny? I'll fucking wring your neck with my bare fucking hands, bitch.
I'll punch your fucking time card, Jimmy, right here and now, you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, gosh. Great moment there, guys. Well, I think that's one of my favourites. Yeah, so then I made the compilation number 2, which goes from all the way here, number 11, to number 16. So, brilliant stuff. 16. Yep. And then Board Love Association. This one, oh my god, I had such a fun time making this one. It made me literally crease with laughter. I hope you guys are ready. So one of my favourite inside jokes for this one is that I called the pub the Brudega.
Let me tell you something. If I wanted to, I could go and have gay sex, no problemo. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I bet you could, yeah.
Well,
they like bold daddy types, you know what I'm saying? Some of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, it's probably like a whole fetish area, isn't it?
Yeah, I could be.
Yog Hub. Young Lebanese man gets crabs. Crabs are people. You're doing great, Dad. Bold daddy derobes. Oh man, you're doing great, Dad. That's terrible. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
I could be someone's fetish.
Yeah.
You never know.
Like egg dads or something. I don't know. Like there's some name.
You
for
could
it.
make
Egg
you could
daddies.
have a secret society, North American egg love man association or something like that. You could be
Hard-boiled
like the
daddies.
Nembla.
Like NAMBLA.
No,
Are you
NAMBLA.
telling me we could be like the North American Pedophile Association? That's what my organization is going to be called. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So that's
North American Bald Love
First meeting of
Association.
this new organization. Yeah. We need to think of a name. Well, what would we base our name on? How about those pedos? That's a good start. Let's base our organization on a pedophile organization.
What a name, though. North American Man-Boy Love Association. I mean, come on.
Unbelievable.
Who comes up with that? That's crazy.
Pedophiles, apparently. I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck me.
They probably had a big round table discussion about it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's a sat around.
Like the Knights of the... Sir Arthur, what do you vote? Call this association. Well, Sir Robin, I've been thinking about it at length. Fuck's sake.
Hail, sire. What do we all love? Boys. Exactly. What are we all? We are men. And where do we live? North America. And how about...
And how much do we care about them? We love them.
It's just that easy.
Oh man, my cheeks hurt from that one. We love them. Got him doing that little dance. Oh man. Ah, guys, we're getting so close to the end. This is crazy. I really need to make more videos, don't I, guys? Okay, so our next venture is into embarrassing gym story.
So this morning I went to the GYM. The
GYM?
How was
it?
I had... Did I tell you about this? So, tell you about this
Are you yupping it up like hard?
Some guy commented quite quickly into the video. I don't know if it was true or not, but he said that was his local Pure Gym. So that's a big coincidence.
Or what?
Well, listen, a bunch of people in the office go to the gym, and Trot and Katie and everyone's going to the gym all the time. And Humes has been doing it as well. He's been doing it for a couple of months, and it's looking better. So everyone who's done it does look better. And so I thought, being 33 years old, it was about time for me to go to a gym and see if I can get into some form of shape, so I'm not such a weedly puss, little tiny PU55Y.
PU55Y.
I went and I signed up, got a personal trainer, and I went for a meeting with him. And so
Speeders says, you gotta, if you want to do more streams. Yeah, that's true actually, isn't it? If I want to actually do another stream, I've got to make more episodes. Tish says, yes, make more. The worst thing about Lewis is the embarrassing gym story doesn't narrow it down very much. You're right. There was like, over the course of a few episodes, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
So then he says, like, so what are you trying to achieve?
I want to lift the moon.
Tinder dominance.
Commonly mistaken for a small Lebanese child. This is fake news. Part-time dictator of Datloff. Full-time pussy slayer. P.S. I will not push you into any canals. Yet again, more fake news from the woke mainstream media. I also enjoy painting.
I was like, well, I've got this big fat new girlfriend, and I want to be able to lift her up and throw her around, right? And he just looked at me deadly seriously, like, okay. And I was like, well, no, that was okay, fine, whatever. And so he was like, do you want to do some training today? And this was last week, and I still had like a sore throat, so I was like, oh no, I've got a sore throat. I've been sucking loads of dicks this week. And again,
you did not fucking say that to him.
He was like, I did say that, and he just looked at me. He didn't want to say anything. He was like. I was like determined to make him crack a smile or something, but he didn't. He was
It's not humor that translates like well outside
of
your office filled with man children. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like you can't.
First gym stories, now the dating stories. Yeah, now we've got him telling his dating stories. God, what is Lewis on? Wet says this has to be the most cringe story Lewis has ever told.
Testing him, and it wouldn't.
I agree with.
There's a thing here. I purposely go out of my way.
He genuinely now believes that I have a big fat girlfriend and I love sucking it. So today, he made me go on this cycle machine, which was like you know, like really, really tough, like interval training. Like I only did it for like 3 minutes because basically, like the only session I've done is the first one, which was today, and it was basically
Lewis
just
social
like,
butterfly Brindley.
are you
Brilliant
a
video,
noodle
that.
arm? Yes.
So
okay. You
good.
can't like lift this. You can't do this. Like we're gonna have to work on this, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay. And so he puts me on this like bike, and I did some training, and I was like, I was absolutely dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I walked in today like a baby deer, just like staggered into the office, like feeling like, oh my god, I'm dead. I had to like lie down. That's why I'm late to the recording. So I just had to, I got home, I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. And so he, at the end of the practice, he said to me like, you know, when was the last time you got a workout like that? And I was like, when I banged your mum last night.
Okay, I know that you're lying now. There's no fucking...
Again, like, it was like, as soon as I said it, I realised that...
There's no fucking way you did.
He was... I genuinely said
There's
this to
no
him.
way that you're that socially retarded. It's impossible.
I thought he would be fine with it, like cracking a smile.
What made you think that? I mean, me and Flex aren't even laughing at those.
Was it because the first couple of jokes went so well and his stony face, you thought, I must break him with constant jokes about dicks and his mum, and eventually he'll go, you know what, I can't keep it professional anymore.
There's
you
no
are
fucking
a
way.
riot."
Either that, or you're the guy I read about. You're the guy I read about that has like early onset dementia and is having a weird fucking time of it, and you're gonna die in like a year, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I am gonna not change. I am gonna carry on trolling the fuck out of this guy until he snaps.
Dude, that's not
He's
trolling though. That's just being a cunt.
Dara says you've got to miss stripping. Yeah, indeed you do. Indeed you do. It's good that he's still going, but yeah, it was good when he was part of the Yogs. Hearing this, I fully agree with the guy saying the Yogs cast needs a soap opera like show. Literally, I was listening to that episode earlier in the car, doing a little bit of a catch up, and yes, that sounds like 1, a terrible idea, and 2, an amazing idea. I think if they want to reach out to me, I can easily write and direct that. We could put the duffs in as well. Like, what was it? Lewis the Social Butterfly. Six years ago. Oh my gosh. Nice intro, Bradley.
And so then he says, like, so what are you trying to achieve?
I want to lift the moon.
Tinder dominance.
I was like, well, I've got this big fat new girlfriend, and I want to be able to lift her up and throw her around, right? And he just looked at me deadly seriously, like, okay. And I was like, well, no, that was okay, fine. And he just looked at me.
There's a thing here.
What?
There's a thing here. I purposely go out of my way.
He genuinely now believes that I have a big fat girlfriend and I love sucking
Okay.
it.
I go out of my being a cunt.
So I went to the gym yesterday, saw my personal trainer. Yeah, I got a little story. About it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, let's hear it.
Here it comes.
So basically, you know, going there, and I get there at like...
I love it. Lewis sharing his experience with socializing outside
Did you
his
just
circle
walk
of
in and you
friends.
say, hey, what's up, dickface? I'm back from my vacation it was a really lavish one, too. I bet you've never been on one of those. Was that like your opening thing to him?
Yeah, pretty much. Just like
I was just
really
trying to think of like the most inappropriate thing you could say to him.
The really cocky, like...
I'm thinking that the next live stream that I do, actually, if I do another live stream anytime soon, will be me putting an episode together. So if I prepared all the assets, like all the arms and the heads and the bodies, beforehand, I could easily do a live stream of me putting it all together and having input from you guys. I'd love it if you guys joined along. Wet, Speeders, Dara, all of you. You know, Max. You can give me your inputs into what you think would be funny for the next video. Because guaranteed, yes, I'm going to make one soon. I miss it so much. So this was a short that I made. Pretty funny.
tack, 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 tack. When they're writing a text message.
Shut the fuck up! What are you doing? Who do you think you are?
So I mainly made that because Wet says that would be sick. That would be sick. That would be awesome. I'll have to do that soon. I'll let you guys know when I think of doing that. I made this video because it had been a while since I'd put one out, so I thought I'd make a nice short one, and I could post it to Twitter as well. It's only 9 seconds, but woo! Do a jslewis upload. And one guy just put, okay. Okay, so we've got me tatties are on show, and oh John Madden. This is it, guys. We're on the last two, the last leg of the live stream.
Voxy is
Ads.
awesome.
Yeah, unlimited social media from £10.
Hold on, I think I turned it up for the other ones, didn't I? Did these want to be up all the way?
People up north will just chat to you in a way that people in the southeast will not. Like, we were in the pub, well, one of many.
Ye old ball bag. So shout out to the first video. Yeah, ball bags.
What do you mean? In Scotland?
Yeah,
You're in the pub?
they'll just chat to you. So we're just sitting there having a drink, and this guy next to me goes, he was actually a Geordie. So he was a slightly older fella. He goes, so where are you coming from today? Where have you come from today? And I was like, well, we're up from London. He goes, all right. And I said, because I had no idea at this point. I was, had a couple of drinks, and it was a bar. And I said, where are you from? And he goes, Newcastle. And I was like, well, obviously. And then he said, oh, we come here all the time. Me and the missus love it. We love it.
We come here all the time. I love the accents.
Edinburgh's a beautiful city, and it's not far for us. It's only an hour and a half on the train. So I was like, well, we had to go on the sleeper, and it was crap. He goes, what was it like? Because I've always wondered what it'd be like to go on a sleeper train. And I said, it's terrible. I don't recommend it. And he was like, oh, that's funny. And we just chatting for like an hour with this really nice older couple, and they were telling us about their kids and all the rest of it. It was like a real old person.
You beat up that volcano. Fucking what?
Man, honestly, Flax, I think that you could do an entire episode of Postman Pat solo. You could do all of the voices.
I would love to do that.
You could do the whole thing. You could do like the teacher with the Geordie accent. You could do like the Indian train driver. Like you could do all of them.
How are you, Pat? Any mail for us the day? Not today, Mr. Newcastle guy. Don't know your name, the teacher. Yeah, we could do that. That would be funny.
Yeah, you could do the whole episode.
Can you do like the Scottish lady? Yeah.
Look, Pat, pop your parcel through my mailbox. I think my robe slipped open a wee bit. You can see my tartan undies, and you might have caught a sight of my bagpipes. Oh,
Aye, my tatties are showing.
Look, my tatties are on show.
Oh, fuck me.
Well,
you
this
should
is
do
being
it.
Oh, man.
You should do it, man. You should do it. That would be so fun.
Let me tell you something. If I wanted to...
I love that so much. Have you thought about doing this for other Yogs podcasts? I bet this would be hilarious for the 0 Degrees The Ron saga. I've got to be honest, I've not listened to 0 Degrees before, so I should probably get on that, shouldn't I? I should get into the 0 Degrees. Ron saga. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that. It's the final countdown. Yeah, we're leading up to it now, guys. We've got... Yeah! Consoles!
Whenever I watch these presenters, I realise that even though, like...
YogCon 2, by the way. Are they ever going to do YogCon 2? 0 Degrees is good. Such a great premise for a podcast. Brilliant. Okay, I'll be checking that out then. That'll be the next thing that I listen to on my way to work. 0 Degrees. Brilliant. Is that the one, is that the one with Simon and Lydia and... Let me search it. Okay, Lydia, Ravs, and Harry. And then they have guests on, obviously. Tom. Brilliant. Love it. Definitely then. I'll be catching up on that. Barrier lids and ravs.
Whenever I watch these presenters, I realize that even though like what we all do is very sort of in front of a camera and an audience and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I could never do that because they come on and they go, "Hey guys, super excited to be here, really hyped. Who's hyped?" The crowd goes, "Woo!" And I couldn't do that. Like that fake, I'm so into this and laughing, ha ha ha, people's awful jokes and stuff. I couldn't do it. Like I'd go out there and be, "Hey, this is the game we've got to show you. I hope you like the trailer."
I hope you love this trailer, guys.
They had the one for Star Wars Fallen Order or whatever it's called. Fallen Over, right?
Did they have a fake crowd of people cheering?
Well, they had a crowd. Now, I assume that they were shills.
Yeah, apparently for Bethesda it seemed like
They were paid shills.
Maybe it's just an American thing. They're not scared to show that they're passionate about something that like consoles.
Yeah, but passionate about a product?
Yeah!
Like passionate about a...
Yeah, I'm a small Lebanese child, but I'm also a gamer. And I slay noobs in Fortnite, and I have a tiny penis.
Product, really?
That's obviously one of those very specific t-shirts that you get marketed.
About a product, really?
Call of Duty! I love Call of Duty! God damn it, yes! Call of Duty, just do one, yes! FIFA, yes! FIFA! Oh, I love FIFA! Yes! Madden! Oh, John Madden! Yes!
Why? Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, John Madden! I'd love to get to your con too. Mate, I never got to your con, the initial one. I'd love to get to your con too if they ever did another one. The crowd singing Diggy Diggy All. Which episode of 0 Degrees do you think would be best for me to jump into then? I'll subscribe to him. Because I love Ravs. I think Ravs is hilarious. John Madden! Should I just start from episode 1 and work my way up, or is there like a really good episode? Oh, they're going with Dav. Fantastic. Right, so that's all the main videos on my channel, guys. I do have a second channel. It's called Movie Cabin, where me and my brother make commentary tracks for YouTube videos. For movies, sorry. The Ron Saga was an early episode. Could be a good one to start. Nice one, yeah. I'll have to try and find the Ron Saga then. That sounds like it'd be a laugh. Yeah, so we just do like commentary videos. So if you are interested in like getting to see more of me, there is more. I'll just show you like a short or something just so you can get a basic idea. There we go. That's how Goofy sounds when he's getting the goof.
I'm gonna yum.
I'm gonna yuck everywhere. I'm gonna yum. Whoa, what happened? What happened to my video? That just got
You just frozen.
Oh, I'm not sure what that's all about. They're all doing it. Must be a glitch.
Can a guy get some peace?
Oh my god, I don't know what's happening. They're in the walls. Oh my god, they're in the walls. The only ethical form of React content. Fancy graphics. I don't understand why they're doing this. They're not in the actual videos. I can try and find the actual moments in the videos. Maybe I should do that. Can a guy get a little piece around here? It's such a good moment. Here it is.
Can Can a guy get some peace?
Fucking
She
jeez.
breathed. Imagine playing a song. Someone goes, wow. Hey, shut the fuck!
I'm playing here! And then we've just done
Jimmy
Scooby-Doo.
Melvin do? Why are people wolf whistling?
Because Scooby's hot.
Wow! Ain't me when I get called Sugar Gay. You're a rib ray.
I'm a simp.
You got no riz.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Wet says they work for me okay. Dropped a sub already. Thank you so much, Wet. Oh my god. It's so fantastic having you guys here, honestly. Yeah, so we're up to, if I reload it, 12 subscribers! Ah! But yeah, so that's what I'm working on in the background. We got a furry here. I don't mind, my sister's a furry, so the Scooby-Doo movies were insane. They were. We've done Scooby-Doo 2, that's going to be the next one that comes out. But yeah, brilliant. So that's all the videos on my channel, guys. We didn't watch the Jingle Cats ones because we're out of the season. I love it every time a furry writes into the mailbag. Yeah. I love it every time a fucking, what do you call it? A Wisconsinite writes into the podcast. Yeah, we've not done the Jingle Cats, not done the Lost Media. This is a bit of a long one, and we didn't do the compilations because we've just watched them all, so don't worry. I'm a furry tooth, no worries. Yeah, no worries at all. But yeah, so, and we won't watch the Sips Rage compilations because I will get copyrighted, unfortunately. But I hope you all had a really good night. The W word. Let's not mention it. Yeah, I hope you've all had a really good night. I've had a really good night. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you to Dara for sending me 10 euros as well. You really didn't have to. That's my first ever super chat on my first ever stream. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying I hope all these comments get to stay after the stream's ended. Like, I hope it doesn't just, like, reset. Time to play some Skyrim before bed. Mate, I love Skyrim. I love Skyrim so much. I've not played it in so long. What character have you got going on at the moment? Sneak Archer. Thanks, jslewis. Can't wait till next time. Thank you so much, Tish. No problem, man. Thank you, Dara. Honestly, brilliant. Thanks for streaming. Always love watching your vids. Thank you so much, guys. It's so nice having you all here. Speeders, yeah, they usually stay. Thank you, guys. I've loved doing this. Right, yep. High Elf and Mage, nice. I love my first playthrough was a High Elf, and I went against all the other High Elves. I was on my own. But yeah, brilliant. So next time I go live, we'll make an episode together. How's that sound? So I'd love to have you all back. I'll let you know when by putting it in the community tab if you keep an eye out. I'll make all the assets and we'll do a video together. About to use potions and enchantments to get some wacky armor. Nice. Brilliant. So I'll look out for you guys next time. I'll make sure to keep you all updated. And yeah, we'll make an episode together. It will go great. And we'll love it. Let me know if there's any moments that you think would be really good for the show. So, yeah, gonna have to leave it there. Hope you have a good night. And enjoy your Skyrim. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me.